Okay, so maayong adlaw sa tanan. So today we will discuss the basic theorems on anti-differentiation. Another tutorial session, no? So let's begin. So let us first um consider theorem 1. Given with this indefinite integral of dx is simply equal to x plus c. Now, in this theorem class, ang variable of integration we use is x. So, meaning to say, since we use x as the variable of integration, the answer is x, then plus c. Okay? If kuan pod kani makakita mo the integral of dy, of course, since y is the variable of integration, meaning to say, yung integral anak would be y, then plus c. No, ganun na ka-simple. Okay? Okay, now, theorem number 2. Okay, bisan unsa ka letter ang gamiton nato diri klase sa integration, we can d of a, d of b, and so on. Any letters of the alphabet pwede na ito magamit. Theorem 2 states that the integral, indefinite integral, pwede po the integral of c dx, where c is constant, is given by this, k cx plus c. Kasi pasabot. You will just copy C, the constant, then kitaparan nimo og the variable of integration. For example, no? Para masabtan diretsyo. Example, find the integral of 5 dx. Okay? Very clear that the 5 is the constant, then the variable of integration is x. So according to this theorem, you just copy the constant 5, then taparan din mo sa variable of integration which is x, then plus c. In other words, mo na yung integral. Inaanara ka dali class. No? This is also true kung negative, no? Integral of negative 10 dx. Okay, so you just copy negative 10, then x plus c. Okay? Okay. Theorem 3. Okay, proceed sa theorem 3. It states that if n is any real number such that n must not be equal to negative 1, then x to the power of n, v of x is equal to x to the power of n plus 1 over n plus 1 plus c. And this is the power rule for integration. Kung sa inyong na-observe, n is any real number such that it should not be equal to negative 1. Kung sa inyong nahitabo, nag-plus 1 ta sa power. Then, look at n plus 1. Mo po itong isulat sa iyang denominator. Then, nag-plus t din ta. Okay. Para masabtan siya, consider this example. Find the indefinite integral of x to the power of 5 with respect to x. So the power is 5. Then we will just use the theorem 3, which is the power rule. So in other words, the integral would be x to the power of 5 plus 1 over, you copy 5 plus 1 plus c. Okay? Then, simplify further, you have x to the 6 over 6 plus c. Okay? Inana ka simple. Take note class ha, basta maka-integrate na galit ta, wala na jud na inaning nga symbol, integral symbol. Okay. Another example. Find the integral of x to the power of negative 3 dx. So now the power is negative 3. Okay, so what we're going to do, the same process, no? So the integral would be negative x to the power of negative 3 plus 1 over negative 3 plus 1 plus c. Then, simplify further. X to the power of negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2 over negative 2 plus c. Then, simplify. Dili ni mao dapat imong final answer where the exponent of x is negative. So, simplify. This becomes, ipaubos na nimo, 1, negative 1 over 2x squared plus c. Okay? So, kana siyang negative, ibutang nimo sa center, then x to the power of negative 2, gikapin nimo bring down, so plus c. Okay, inana ka simple class. Always take note na nga, in your final answer, the power should be positive, no? Minana ang dito itong sabot. Another example, aning theorem 3. Okay, so, example 5, integral of square root of x with respect to x. Okay, very clear that from the previous two theorems until the theorem 3, dili pa maka-integrate if it is written in radical form. So what we're going to do here is to rewrite this to its equivalent form, no? So in other words, masulat nato siya as integral of x to the power of 1/2 with respect to x. Now, karon na kayo x to the power of 1/2. So we will use the power rule, which is theorem 3, no? So the integral would be x 1/2 plus 1 over 1/2 plus 1 plus c. Then simplify further. What is x to the power of 1/2 plus 1? You have x to the 3/2 over 3/2 plus c. Then simplify your answer. The denominator is 3/2. So what is the reciprocal? What is your final answer? This becomes 2 over 3 x to the power of 3/2 plus c. Sinana na sa kasimple. Okay? So that is from theorem 3, which is the power rule, no? Let's proceed to theorem 4. Okay, given the indefinite integral of c times f of x dx is equal to c times the integral of f of x dx. So in other words, imo lang ipagawas din constant nga si where c is any real number. Kaning c din ni imong gipagawas din moro din mo integrate kanang function ni f of x. Na klaro? Okay, I'll give you an example to that. Kani. Example number 6. Integral of 4x cubed dx. The integral of 4x cubed dx. Now, according to theorem 4, kaning constant na 4 imo ipagawas. So, in other words, mahimo ni siyang 4 integral of x cubed dx. Okay? So, klaro na. So, integrate. Kanina din siya to integrate according to this theorem. So, we just copy 4, which is the constant, times what is the integral of x cubed with respect to x. So, we will use theorem 3, which is the power rule. Ay, yung theorem 3. Naging exponent power rule atong gamiton. No? So, you have here x to the power of 3 plus 1 over 3 plus 1 plus c. Kung nag-integrate naman ta, don't forget to write plus c, which is the constant of integration. So, padayon ta, 4 times x to the 4 over 4 plus c. So, simplify further. 4 divided 4 is 1, makancel. So, in other words, the answer is x to the power of 4 plus c. Nandara ka simple atong theorem number 4. So, i-relate ka itong wala nakasugod sa itong klase na at mo'y mabalikan ug tanaw, no? Sabi na katong kaya panunod kay nag-adding dropping. So, I really hope nakatabang siya sa inyo, ha? Okay, let's proceed to theorem 5. Mo ni siya itong basic integration rules class, ha? Importante kay ni siya nga concept, no? Kay dili magsugod ang atong kahibalo sa pag-integrate og functions. So that is why dapat inyo gyud siyang ma-absorb, no? Kani siya nga mga basic integration rules. Okay, theorem 5. If f and g are defined on the same interval, then the integral of the sum and difference or sum or difference of two functions with respect to x is equivalent to this. So imo ra gyud siyang tagsa-tagsaon og integrate, no? So, pasabot. Okay. In our example number 7, suppose you are given the integral of 2x squared 6 6x squared minus 4x plus 5 with respect to x. Okay? We have three terms here. 6x squared minus 4x plus 5. So, according to Theorem 5, isa-isaw nato siyang integrate class. No? So, i-apply na to ang mga basic na theorems nga itong na-discuss a while ago. Haning example. So, the integral, tagsa-tagsaon na to, this is the integral of 6x squared dx minus the integral of 4x dx plus the integral of 5 dx. Okay. 6x squared dx, according to Theorem 4, ipagawas na to si 6. So, 6 integral of x squared dx. Then, kaning 4, pagawas, so integral of x dx. Then, 5 integral of dx. Naalala siya kasi step by step. So, this is again, by Theorem 4, kanina siya to integrate x squared. So, power rule, no? So, we just copy the constant 6 times the integral of x squared is x cubed over 3 minus 4 times, what is the integral of x? So, x squared over 2. Ako na lang gidiretso class ha. Kay karon makaisa sa integration, nadugangan yung isa ang power nato ana. So, ang x squared nimo ng x cubed, kanang x nimo ng x squared plus 5 madugang x according to Theorem 2 plus c. So, finalize your answer. You could have 6 divide 3, you have 2, then you just copy x cubed. Minus 4 divide 2 is 2, you copy x squared plus 5x plus c. So, that is the final answer. So, I really hope natin na-learn ang basic integration rules, no? Kung na po may mga pangutana, just leave it to our YouTube na video. Daghang salamat and good day.